under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Atlanta Braves and the Cincinnati Reds. I'm joined by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Dan will see a Major League debut on the mound in this one.
Anytime you're making your Major League debut, particularly starting...
Now it'll be Ozzie McLean, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First offering. And he takes ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
2-2. O'Brien has generated quite a bit of hype during his minor league career, and it wouldn't be too surprising if some of these opposing fans bought tickets primarily to see him pitch and maybe boo him in his debut.
Boy, you said that right, Matty. And I think the minor league players that get called up today, they're so much more experienced.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in as the rookie third baseman, Ozzie McLean.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ozzie McLean. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. Ozuna, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike. Little dribbler up the first baseline. The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Here comes the Red skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
Number 48.
So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Travis d'Arnaud will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hang a 0, here's the pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Scooped up, and the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. 2 left for Atlanta, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone.
Now
And that
batting,
brings up
third
Adam
baseman.
Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
Here now the 2-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Ozzie McLean will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense would have really helped settle him in.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one, picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Atlanta Braves took the lead in the second inning, and Rode of the Dominican Republic will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
First delivery to him. Ozzie McLean is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Acuna, base runner at first with 1 out. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't.
So now into the box is Ozzie McLean. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And he'll get back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him.
When that threat of running's on first base, man, does that change the whole pitcher's mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. Two and one.
One strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And there he goes towards second. Fouled away. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Senzel is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take one out, runner at first, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. Over to Albies. The relay on to first, the double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. Back with... Next, it'll be Ozzie McLean as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
So the next to bat will be Ozzie McLean. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's low.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
That's inside. 2-0.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Unable to recover, he's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn.
Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Long throw to third. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, D-Row. That wasn't the greatest of 2-strike breaking balls, but you...
What weapons are coming at you, and his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball pop out of that pitcher's hand.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Touch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
1-0 count. Here it is. A ball and a strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And a base hit as that'll bring the tying run in from third. And they've come back to knot things up at even here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 0-1 offering. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Reds get their 20th home win this year. William Willett claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vass. Jose De Leon is on the mound for the Reds in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
First offering. Ozzie McLean is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games. On to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on.
Next to dig in, Ozzie McLean, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Swung on and blasted foul to the right, and wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 26 for him on the season as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Digging in next, Ozzie McLean.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1. Ball. 1-1. Here you go. See it up. Let it fly.
The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
The batter, the catcher. Travis.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Castellanos is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping up is Jalen Davis, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Hey, let the can up there, huh? No one better.
Hit the other way out toward right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Reds 1. Now to the plate, Ozzie McLean.
Third baseman, number 7, Ozzie McLean.
First pitch of the AB on its way as it's grounded sharply to first. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Over to Albies. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Braves took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.